The withdrawal of prana from the physical body at death. A quick blast of Theosophy by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The withdrawal of prana, life force energy, from the physical body marks the moment of physical death. In Theosophical thought, this does not simply mean that the individual ceases to exist, but that the animating force has ended its relation to the physical form. Prana is what sustains vitality, so when it recedes, the body no longer has the inner principle that organises circulation, movement and awareness. The end of bodily life is not the end of the individual's existence. Instead, the life principle moves away from the dense physical plane and into a different mode of being, one that cannot be explained only in material terms. The non-physical principles of the individual continue into what Theosophy terms the after-death states. In this sense, death is a change in state rather than an absolute disappearance. The body ceases to function on the physical plane because the energy that sustained it is no longer present, leaving behind an organism that is physically intact but no longer animated by life. The Theosophical view of physical death as the withdrawal of prana from the physical body presents mortality as a transition rather than an ending. In this framework, the body is a temporary vehicle for the life force, and death occurs when that force gradually withdraws from the physical organism, leaving the material form without the animating energy that sustained it in life. In Theosophical thought, prana is not just a private life force contained within the individual body. It is part of a larger pattern of cosmic order that links human life to the structure of the universe. This makes prana significant at both the bodily and spiritual levels. It animates physical life, but it also reflects the idea that existence is organised by an underlying principle of harmony and balance. From this perspective, the body is alive because it participates in a wider flow of energy, not because it functions as a closed material system. This understanding helps explain why death is interpreted as withdrawal rather than annihilation. If prana belongs to a larger universal order, then its departure from the body does not mean that life has been erased. Instead, the physical organism simply no longer receives the force that held it together. The body becomes inactive, but the larger principle remains part of the spiritual structure of reality. In this way, Theosophy presents death as a shift in relation between the individual and the cosmos, not as the end of all meaningful life.